Hello! You are watching the Christiana 321. I'm the Christiana, and I need your help with my homework, please. You don't have to watch the whole video if you don't want to, but at the very least, watch this first little bit until I tell you the part that I need your help with. Okay, so if you don't know me, I'm Christiana. I'm a master's student at Vanderbilt University studying engineering management, and I'm a full-time engineer, and I'm wearing a cozy sweater. Basically, the class that I'm in now, we are to a point where we are learning about personality assessments and how that plays a role in building a team and who you are as a manager or a project manager. Yes. And so we've already taken the Myers-Briggs, and it goes in INTJ for those that are curious. Then we're also going to take the DISC and the True Colors personality assessment. And I'm going to have links to free versions of all of those in the description below. Today I'm going to take the DISC live on camera. And we'll talk about it for a little bit. But what I'd like for you to do, and it would help me a lot with this class, is take one of the assessments or all of them, and you don't have to tell me what you get, but just let me know in the comments, did they get it right? Do you think that whatever your result was is an accurate measurement of your personality as a whole? Because I have an opinion on this, and in the future, maybe one day, we'll talk about it. But for the class discussion portion, I kind of need to get a feel for how other people feel about these things. Today I'm going to take the DISC, or DISC personality assessment. And basically what this one does is it focuses on your management style, both how you manage other people and how you like to be managed. Of the three, this one seems to be the most focused on the workplace, where the other two are kind of broader. I think the point is you could apply this to other things. So for the DISC, your options of personality types are D, I, S, or C. If you get D for dominant or a dominance, you are direct, you are strong-willed, could be seen as forceful, but basically you are a rock rolling down a hill and you're gonna keep on rolling. If you get the I, you are influence, or an influencer, I guess, but not in the like sense of YouTube and Instagram influencer. Although, I wonder. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by thoughts that I'm not going to say out loud right now. Usually, people who get I are outgoing, they're optimistic, are high-spirited and lively. I have a feeling that I'm going to get either an I or an S, but we'll see. That's my prediction based on what I know of these types. S is for steadiness. People who get S are even-tempered, can be accommodating. They're also seen as patient, humble, and tactful. Then C, you'll see it as a couple different ways, but usually as conscientious or conscientiousness. And those people are analytical, reserved, precise, private, systematic. And I think, at least what I've read in the literature so far, is everybody's got a little bit of each of the four inside them, but different levels. So you could be a high I with elements of S and C or something. We'll see. Alright, so first we're going to take the test. Click here to start your free DISC test. Once your email and stuff so they can send you the results. When I did this for the Myers-Briggs, it was, I think, through the same like testing stuff, and it hasn't used my email for anything weird yet that I know of. Choose one most and one least response. Alright, looks like it's only 12 questions, which is nice. The Myers-Briggs was like 60 or something. Alright, in my work environment, it is most important to me, A, to help coworkers and to be in a peaceful environment. B, to feel that my coworkers admire me and to be free from rigid rules. C, to know exactly what is expected of me and to finish one task before moving to another. Or D, to get things done and see results. So I pick one that's the most important and one that's the least important. Question 2. Again, one most and one least. When someone offers an opinion or conclusion I disagree with, I'm most/least likely to A, tell them that I disagree. B, say something humorous. C, ask for more information. D, nod and say nothing. I just don't disagree with anyone ever about anything. That's not true. I disagree a lot. I feel like, depending on the situation, I'm likely to do any of these. I'm guessing my least likely to is either going to be say something humorous or nod and say nothing. I think if it's of anything of importance, I'm least likely to just say something humorous. But if it's like I'm in my friend group and somebody loves the movie and I hated the movie, then I would say something humorous. If it's about something like it's fine that we disagree with and we don't need to come to a consensus. But since this test is more about the business world, I'm going to take it as a in business situations, what would I most likely, least likely do? When I'm working on a team and we encounter a difficulty of some kind, I am most/least likely to say, lighten up, go with the flow. Oh yeah, that does not sound like me at all. Let's make a decision. How do you feel? I'd like to make sure that everyone is comfortable. Let's consider this more carefully. Do we have all the data we need? Ooh. I'd say that last one is what I'm most likely to do. But again, it depends on the decision. Like, what is the difficulty? How important is it? There are definitely some times where this literally, it does not matter what we choose. We just need to pick something and move forward with it. Because it really actually doesn't matter which one we choose. We just need to pick something. And so sitting here and discussing it for another 30 minutes is not going to make the decision any better, because it doesn't matter. But you want everybody like to feel heard and everything, but at a certain point, like, you need to start making progress. My attitude towards detail work, like research and data analysis, is most often / least often. Great, I enjoy research and analysis. It will get better, and if it will get better and faster results, I'll do it. If it will make others think more highly of me, I'll do it. If it will help other people or make things easier, I'll do it. It's either going to be B or D for my most, and it's definitely not, I enjoy research and analysis. Sometimes I do. It depends, like, but definitely not most often. And then, if it will make others think more highly of me. There are very few people in my life that I'll do something just because I think that it will make them think better of me. There's like 3 people maybe on this planet. 4. When I'm at an event with many people I've not yet met present, I am most/least likely to, this is why I can't do my homework. A, find a small group of people with whom I am already comfortable and then speak with them in quiet conversation. Seek a good vantage point to observe the event and sit quietly unless someone speaks to me. No! meet and talk with as many people as possible before the event is over. Ooh. Okay, I'm definitely not going to, that's my least likely. I'm definitely not going to meet and talk with as many people. And then D is go to the people I need to speak with to fulfill my purpose for attending. If I know anybody at the event, I will probably go and talk to them unless I hate them. So I will find this, that's the closest. The way I see myself most is doing, driving, accomplishing, patient, kind, helpful, logical, factual, and correct, or friendly, fun, and persuasive. I don't know that I see myself as any of these things. And here's where we get to the crux, is how I feel about myself right now, today, in this moment, and how I felt about myself 2 days ago. Completely different. When I hear about a coming change, I am most likely to think, how does it affect me? Is there a good reason behind it? What will it do to results and speed? How does it affect everyone involved? I'm definitely most likely, how does it affect everyone involved? So I don't know that there's really a least likely for this question. But I have to pick one. The most accurate way to describe my approach to work is plan your work and work your plan. How would you like for me to do this? Who will do this with me? Is there anyone to talk to while I work? Get it done. What's next? Ooh. This is another tough one. This is another one that, like, ask me tomorrow. I'll give you a different answer. Because lately, at my current job, I would say, who will do this with me? Is there anyone to talk with while I work? Because I don't know what I'm doing, because I'm brand new at this job, and so I need someone to, like, talk me through what I'm supposed to do, and somebody who has the context that I need to be talking to. But overall, I wouldn't say that is my most likely. It's also not my least likely. I like working with other people. Type of work activities I enjoy the most involved A, fast-paced, rapidly changing tasks that create progress. B, working alone, focusing on the task at hand to create excellence. Comfortable and predictable tasks that support the team. Or D, interacting with many people to create new ideas and energy. Ooh, all of these sound great and terrible. Like, I want a balance of all four of these. When I receive a phone call, I am most interested in getting off the phone immediately. Unless it's someone I want to talk to. Talking with the person you called. B, what they want me to do. C, why they called me. D, how I can help. I feel like B, C, and D are all the same. What they want me to do, why they called, how I can help. Usually, all three of those things would be the same thing. Okay, question 11. The thing someone could say that would have the most positive impact on me is A, I really appreciate you. B, you're fantastic. C, you get a lot done. D, you do excellent work. And the last question, question 12. The projects or tasks I enjoy the most allow me to A, collect and evaluate information to build plans or systems. B, achieve big results and overcome a challenge. C, do what I already know how to do at my own pace. Or D, work with many different people on a wide range of tasks to keep things interesting. Those all sound awesome. I feel like I should choose D because it's kind of my job right now, right? But I can't choose things just because I want them to be the answer. I need to choose things that are the answer. But I do enjoy that. I know I didn't tell you all of my answers. I didn't want you to be swayed, biased. My style is S/C. That's fantastic. I have blends of both supportive and cautious traits. My supportive is just a little bit stronger than my cautious. Words that describe me are helpful, kind, logical, and methodical. I feel like that's true. I am more reserved than outgoing. We knew that. and you probably prefer interacting with people one-on-one or in small groups rather than large crowds. True. You probably like to do things following a known or proven pattern. Yup. Well, that's not always true. I like there being structure, a known structure to follow, but then having creativity within that structure. And, you know, sometimes figuring out how to, like, make that structure work in situations that you didn't think it would. So I'm not sure if that entirely fits me, but overall, I think it's true. So, thanks for watching. What'd you get? You don't have to tell me what you got, but please do let me know in the comments below, do you think whatever your result was accurate? And if you want to tell me what you got and a little bit about why it was or was not you, let me know. Also, how do you feel about workplaces doing personality assessments? I've got conflicting feelings. This was my last video of my like 2-video week for a while thing because I started my new class. By the time you see this, I will probably have already gone to the first session. So while I've really enjoyed doing 2 videos a week, I don't know that I'll be able to keep that up. We'll see. I might do more than 1 video a week for a while, so I do have lots of ideas. And I finally got my kitchen table set up, so I might be able to do some more stuff in my kitchen. I love that kitchen, you guys. So like this video if you liked it, subscribe, and as I just said, I don't know what my posting schedule is going to be, so if you want to be notified as soon as I post a new video, hit the bell notification. Supposedly that does something for the YouTube algorithm, which would be really great. And yeah, share this with your friends. Like I said, it's kind of part of my homework, and so getting more results from more people would be pretty helpful. I think that's it. So good night, sweet dreams.